I like to talk about a story of Eddie, my classmate, which is one illustration of inclusion. We were raised in a small town where everyone shared the same appreciations and outlook. Eddie, however, was different. His skin tone was darker than most of his classmates because he was adopted from another nation. He frequently felt left out of social activities at school as a result. Eddie was a sweet, compassionate young man who constantly tried to see the best in others. Despite this, he made friends with a few other individuals who shared his uniqueness, and they came together to form a close-knit group. One day, the school made a decision to hold a talent show. Although Eddie was eager to show off his skill, he was also worried about how his classmates would respond. After weeks of preparation, he made the decision to perform a national dance. On the day of the talent show, Eddie entered the stage, and everyone, including me in the room, hushed. When he started the dance, we erupted in cheers. The other students were astounded by the grace and beauty of his performance, and we started to have a different perspective of Eddie. We realized that despite his voice and appearance, he was very much like them. After the talent show, Eddie became more active in social activities, and his classmates started to accept the diversity of the school through kindness, compassion, and understanding. We can find common ground ever in a world where people have different appearance and worldviews, as Andy's story demonstrates. As you reflect on this story, take into account how I listening performance affect my comprehension of inclusion and inclusive practice. I can consider how the narrative such your preconcept about race and uphold the value of equity, diversity, and inclusion.